So in this talk, we're going to cover very briefly what the major pests targeted by Apple IPM are in the arena of weeds and wildlife. So weeds can be broadly grouped into categories of annuals and perennials. And the herbicides used against them for annuals typically are pre-emergent or residual herbicides, and for perennials are post-emergent. The annual weeds fall into broad categories of grasses and broadleaves. And perennial weeds include grasses, broadleaves, woody plants and vines, as well as nutsedge, which can be a really annoying weed that can be difficult to control. Key IPM tactics for weeds include scouting, going out and looking, making a weed map, listing the weeds in your orchards, and making note of any that are escaping control via your herbicide program. When we look at annuals, these weeds are spread mostly by seeds, and they survive in the soil in the seed bank. Summer annuals include things like pigweed, ragweed, and crabgrass. Winter annuals include mustards, chickweed, and henbit. And biennials include things like wild carrot and horseweed or mare's tail. These weeds grow vegetatively in the first year and flower and set seed the second year. Perennials broadly are also spread by seeds, but they can also be spread vegetatively. So when you're cutting them up and chopping them via cultivation, you can inadvertently make more plants and spread them across your field. Simple perennials include things like dandelion, curly dock, and Canada thistle. Creeping perennials include quackgrass, nutsedge, bindweed, and clover. And woody perennials that you really don't want to let get established in your apple orchard include poison ivy, wild grapevine, and sumac. There are others in these categories, but this gives you an idea of some of the most common. In a high-density orchard, typically, these orchards are planted with grass in the row middles. Fescues are grasses that establish quickly, they don't invade into the tree row, and they don't compete with the trees, and they provide good traction for the tractor. Within the row, it is best practice to keep weeds under control to prevent the competition of those weeds against the tree during the crucial months of May, June, and July. Turning now to wildlife, deer are a major pest of apples. They browse on young trees, new growth, and young branches. They stunt tree growth by directly damaging the tree. Voles, including meadow vole and pine vole, girdle young trees and are active year-round. They are promoted by thick and weedy orchard floor. Rabbits will also girdle trees, and they will eat limbs and small branches. They typically cause damage in winter above the snow cover. Woodchucks damage the orchard in general by creating burrows that can pose a hazard to workers and equipment in the orchard. These burrows, when they're close to trees, can also affect tree health.